What's good, y'all? I'm all smiles, Antoine Taylor, Doja, whatever you want to call me. I'm your brother. It's my first little broadcast based on my concepts of consciousness makes me an enemy to the global elite and how they choose to, fathom this illusion in front of everybody's eyes. It's wild. So, first off, I'd just like to say, I love you. Any language that you speak, any color your skin may be, whatever religious or belief system that you might go by, I love you with all my heart, no questions asked, no doubt about it. Now let's start by saying the people that have the power, which is us all, each and every individual person in this world has the power. They don't use it. We don't use it as a whole. If we all would just stand up, nobody could fall. It'd be impossible. See it like this. Say it's 10 people. We all standing up. Who could fall? If I fall, you catch me. You fall, I catch you. That's the way humanity's supposed to work. That's how humanity is designed to work. By the Almighty. Whatever you want to call him. It's God. The natural essence of energy is love. So, that being said, everybody's chose to lay down or bow down. When all you need to do is really stand up. Fight for your love. Fight for the love of others. Fight for love in general. Because in that mindset of thinking, nobody could ever tear you down from what you naturally are. Because the only thing another person can change about you is your mind. About them. If you really have a strong mindset. If you don't have a strong mindset, they can change anything they want about you. Which is what they constantly do. Via television or music or whatever corrupted source of media that they choose to use against you. Which is all they do. They even use their food against you. It's deeper than most can fathom in their minds. Just due to the simple fact that they've been being dumbed down since they were children. Of course, I was one. But I awoke. Everybody has the ability to wake up. Because you can't kill the human system unless the human system submits itself. When you submit yourself, that's when you become dead. Zombie. I don't sit here to represent an individual telling you anything. I represent yourself. I represent you. I represent your kids. I represent your elders, your ancestors, and everyone that ever loved you. That's what I represent. So, with that being said, I'm never going to tell you anything that doesn't contribute to the growth and the development. Knowledge, wisdom, truth, and understanding that makes you grow as who you are spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever aspect of yourself that you can think of. That's my duty as a human being to contribute to the growth of that. As is you. But this money thing, yeah. Everybody want money. Everybody want this. Everybody want that. Nobody pay attention to what they need, which is each other. When a piece of paper becomes more valuable than a human life, you've officially submitted yourself to the systems that have been keeping you subservient for all your life. And why would a person do that, you might ask? Think about it. Since you were young, you've been taught to think left-brained. This equals that, that equals this. Any other derivation of that is wrong. When actually, as a human being, you think both left-brained and right-brained. The right brain controls your creativity, your emotions, and your connection to the all. Your left brain contributes to the connection to yourself. You need them both in order to be compatible in this world with anything that's naturally living, which is God's given essence. But instead of that, we choose to associate ourselves with things that involve no connection with what we are, things that are man-made. I ask, how can a man make something that you view valuable, more valuable than a man or a woman? I just say man just because I'm a man, so don't take it personally. I love my queens. I never degrade y'all or make you feel less than what you are, because y'all are the birthers of the earth. Y'all birth humanity. Y'all are the givers of life. So, in that essence of aspect of thinking, I feel disconnected spiritually from others that have disconnected themselves from the spirit, because we all are the same self, living from different perspectives and individual bodies. But I might have something that you need. You might have something that I need. Not physical needs. I'm not saying you might have some money that I need, or you might have a car that I need to use. No shit like that. I'm talking about as far as self. Like, I might be able to contribute something to your well-being and your growth and development and knowledge, wisdom, truth, and understanding that can help you move on to the next stage where you need to be in order to grow. As is you contribute the same to me. Nobody sees as such of purpose anymore. Everybody sees as such of gain, material possession. That's never the case. That's never the real. But this is what you've been told, so that's what you believe. If you actually listen to yourself, you would know exactly what you could contribute, what you need to contribute, and what is urgent inside of you to contribute. Who told you that you are born into bondage? As soon as you're born here, you have to pay to live here. The people that told you that are the people that hate you. You work for them, and you blindly follow the masses, which are mostly blind, in order to contribute to that purpose that doesn't even involve you. Nothing but a pawn. It's like a chess game. In order to beat your enemy, you have to understand your enemy. They understand us completely. That's why they don't contribute to none of our needs, but they constantly flashing our wants in our face. It's a sad cycle. There are many that rise up against this purpose, but at the same time, the majority doesn't. And the majority is the one that holds the control, because we all stand as a unit. So if I'm one person speaking truth, and there's 20 people over here speaking blind, negative ignorance, they're going to beat me on this physical plane because I can't connect with them. They have connected with each other through their ignorance. But if we all connect through truth and the almighty essence of love, which is God, we can do something. We can be somebody. We can have that fulfillment. Everything happens for a reason, though. The revolution is in place, whether you want to be blind to it or not. Shit finna get real. Everything's finna become blatantly physical. They hate for you, they're disgust for you, they finna show it to you, just like they go over to other countries and show it to them. They murder, rape, kill, burn, and take all the natural resources of the lands that they took us from as people, and then tell us that they did it to protect us. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense at all. But most mindset is, if the TV said it, it's true. It's just sad. It's a sad fact. My revolution is built out of love for my people. But I'm a man. I'm just a man. You can't follow me. You have to follow yourself. I follow an essence. I follow love. That's what I do. And everybody that hear me or are in the reach of my voice or my presence, I advise you to do the same. Because that's where truth comes. That's where knowledge comes from. That's where wisdom comes from. That's where understanding comes from. Out of ignorance, you get violence, hate, and disgust. Because how can you be disgusted with another human being that exudes love, regardless of what nationality or what race, creed, religion, or whatever their belief system might be? But it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You either rise up or you fall. It's either one or the other. You have to fight the evils. Love.